Hi Hope family, I'm Poh Ee.
I'm Joyce.
And we've been leading Ablaze KL for almost 10 years now. Woo. When we talk about discipleship and mentorship, the first people that come to mind would be the leaders under us. But today we'll primarily be talking about the 6 that we've been spending the most years with, which are Ian and Sean, Brian, Joel, Abigail and Mingy. Yep. So the journey actually begins about 15 years ago when I was like 12 or 13, 12, yeah. When my dad brought me to Hope Singapore for the first time and I joined their Hope Singapore camp. It was the first time that I've ever seen 900 youth together in one hall, praising and worshipping God, coming together to just hear from the Word of God and wanting to lead their friends and reach out to them. I was inspired, of course, by the number of people in the hall, but also by the age of the life group leaders that they had there. Some of the life group leaders were 14 or 15 or 16 and they were leading life groups of 10 plus people. They were doing Bible studies together with their friends. They had a goal of having at least one life group in each of the schools in Singapore, and I was very inspired by that lah. But that inspiration had to incubate for another 5 plus years before anything happened, because there was no youth group happening in Hope KL at that time. So only 5 years later did I bring Joyce and another leader to Hope Singapore at the time for a similar camp, and I think the inspiration was contagious.
Yeah, contagious. I went there at 15, I think, and the life group I was placed in, my life group leader at Singapore was 16, and I was very inspired by them. The high school students can lead high school students. At Hope KL, it was the working adults leading the youth. So it was something very new for us. At the same time, we want to do this. We want to do this back at Hope KL.
Yep.
Yeah.
But coming back to Poh Ee, of course, there was almost no structure and nothing prepared. But we also took a bit of time to really kind of sift through and get our direction, get where it is and what it is that we should be heading towards. And I think we were most firm on wanting to see teenagers really own their faith and walk with God. And so that's what we set out to do with the leaders that we have now, or the members that were there then. So these 6 which were with us, and that's where the discipleship for them started. These 6, at least for the guys, they were regular religious players of the mobile game called Clash of Clans, where every Sunday they would gather together. Our church at that time was the 3-story building, so the top was the main hall, and on the first floor would be the youth den where we would all gather, and they would regularly spend time there playing together, strategizing. They would play before service and after the service. Annoyingly, they would also play during the service. They would escape the sermon time and go sneakily play downstairs or run to the mamak and go and eat and just not attend the rest of the service. And that took quite a fair bit of rebuking, scolding, warning, encouraging and other ings to get them on the right track. What did you do with the girls?
Yeah, I think for the girls, when I started first with Abby, it was very awkward. We would just be in a room and then we would want to do Bible study together and we'd have a lot of awkward conversations, but we've gone a long way from there. We continue to mentor them through the years. We continue to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort with them. I remember many crazy things we do when we mentor them. For Christmas, I remember we were in college, we would we'll save up money so that at the end of the year we would be able to give them something very special for Christmas. We would give them basketball shoes, a new Bible that they needed, a book, something that was very meaningful to them. I remember their faces. I remember how just shocked and surprised they truly were by all these gestures that we gave. They will ask me many times why do you do this? Why do you and Poh Ee spend your money, spend your time, your effort to do this kind of thing that people outside won't really do? We wanted to show them God's love. I will tell them God loved us. Our response, if we truly love God and we truly know His love, would be to love His people. And I say, I hope one day when it's your turn, you will love others too, and you will mentor and you will care for others. we are very, very privileged, very grateful, very thankful to God that after so many years, we have 15 life groups, we have Brian leading 3 life groups, we have Joel leading 1 life group, we have Abigail being a unit leader leading 5 life groups, we have Ian also a unit leader leading 5 life groups, we have Minnie leading 1 life group, and oh no,
Sean
who else?
leading 2 life groups.
Sean leading
and
2 life
being very
groups.
involved in the church praise and worship
Yeah,
ministry.
and that's just a few of them, but we have so many other testimonies of what God has done through their life. And the most amazing thing is they are the ones mentoring now. They are the ones saving up money to bless people. They are the ones driving to people's house. They are the ones loving people, caring for them, going the extra mile. And every time we hear what they do, we are very thankful and very in awe of what God is doing in their life. And we continue to pray and hope that there will be more testimonies about mentoring.
And we think that as long as you stay faithful, as long as you put your trust in God, not in your own abilities, God grants the opportunities, He grants the resources, and He develops the disciples that will follow Him. We're right there with you. Mentorship is a long process, but trust the process and trust the God that's handling the process as well. Yep. So keep at it, Hope family.